Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Sly 2 Band of Thieves for the PS4 on PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon links in the description at the bottom. And yeah, last time, the situation went from decent to absolutely terrible. Yeah, Jean-Bisson caught wise, knocked out Sly and the gang, and managed to sell all the Clockwerk parts they recovered to Arpeggio. So yeah, Arpeggio's got all the Clockwerk parts. And yeah, so priority number one is stopping him before he reassembles Clockwerk for whatever he's up to. And yeah, unless Sly, Bentley, and Murray stop Arpeggio now, then yeah, Clockwerk will be revived in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, I don't need to remind you how absolutely apocalyptic that would be.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the Clockwerk parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, looks like we're about to find out. Alright, so yeah, Arpeggio's blimp. Time for us to get everything and get to going. Let's see. Temporal Lock, a Diablo Fire Slam, and Feral Pounce. Ooh. No challenge too daunting for the Cooper Gang. Awesome. Alright, Sly. Time for us to go into... time for us to get a look around Arpeggio's blimp, get all of his treasures, all of his clue bottles, and then find out where he's got the Clockwerk parts squirreled away. Oh, I got you. Oh, never mind. Alright, yep, just took care of that quick little easy trophy. Yeah, that was a little sloppy of me. Yeah, definitely gotta admit, Arpeggio's blimp is definitely imposing. Perfect for a final assault. Alright, the final stage. Well, the good news is at least these clue bottles aren't exactly hard to find. I mean, at least they're all out in the open, along with everything else. And yeah, judging by these tables here, Arpeggio's guards are all hopped up on spice. So yeah. Well, do not want to deal with these guys directly. Phew! Alright. Gotta bounce, gotta go. Yeah, unless I do a double jump. It just does not want to cooperate. I just wait until this guy turns around. Alright, just gonna give a quick save here. Yeah, that's right. Don't mind me, bird brains. When he said that Arpeggio took inspiration from the Renaissance masters, didn't exactly think it was so literal. Oh no. So literally. Oh yeah. Oh, before I forget, airplanes. Yeah, it's blimps. You win. Oh God. Alright, clue bottle there. Yeah, that's the thing with these locations here. Sometimes you keep on thinking that there's clue balls around here, even though you... Yeah, you think that Arpeggio might be compensating for something. Alright, just 8 more clue bottles left to grab. Alright, just one more piece of loot left to grab. Alright, there's the bottle. Ooh, loot. Thank you. All right. Yeah, no, just had to step back for a second there, refocus. Ah, there's another bottle. Ah, Jesus! Alright, now where could those last 3 bottles be? And yeah, how was I supposed to be able to just instantly turn around like that? Nope, wasn't even worth it. Alright, just the last piece of loot. Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Yeah, for some reason, just did not want to play with me. Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, hold on a second, I hear something. Alright, only one more clue bottle left to go. In the meantime, let's sell out that loot. Alright, there we are. Alright, the Master Thief trophy. Now I won't need to worry about pickpocketing anymore. Especially since, well, I got everything, so... Now all I need to worry about is where that last clue bottle is. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, at least now I don't have to worry about pickpocketing anymore. Just gotta keep my ears open. Yeah, you hear that in the music, right? It sounds like there's clinky bottles. Ah, there you are. Alright, there we are. That's all the clue bottles. Now that's over and done with, it's time for us to get to work and find out where Arpeggio's got the Clockwerk parts squirreled away. Alright, there we are. Time to get to work.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling Clockwerk, that's where you'll find him.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build the plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving Clockwerk.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Yeah, I got it under control, eh? So, yeah, just like how things went up in Canada. Alright, yeah, I know, fresh wound, but still, just more than a little nervous, Sly. And yeah, kind of surprised you're not a little bit more antsy. I mean, again, considering, you know, your family nemesis, your own personal Dio, is being close to being revived. Alright, well, in we go. Oh no!
I had no idea they could reassemble Clockwerk so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwerk's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
Noted. Alright, let's see here.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the Clockwerk parts together.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like they haven't exactly tightened all the bolts and screws onto him. Yeah, wait for this guy to go away. Oh, Clockwerk's laid eggs. Fantastic.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
Oh, they're radioactive? That can't be good! And yep, there's Clockwerk himself. Or at least what's left of him.
Clockwerk appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
Oh, not just Arpeggio.
Neyla? Neyla's here too.
Yeah, I could see that. So yeah, she's been working with Arpeggio all along.
I can't believe it. She must have been working with Arpeggio all along.
Hey, that's what I just said. And yeah, speaking of... Well, at least Arpeggio and Neyla are nice enough not to notice me.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neyla and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwerk, and it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwerk from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwerk apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Alright. I just need to wait for these guards to go away, and then start working on this guy here. Yeah, the less guards on the floor, the better. Alright, that's all of them.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Boom.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Oh yeah, so in other words, I reversed the polarity of the neutron flow. Using multimodal reflection sorting. Yeah, technobabble. Alright. That's one. Two. Alright. Last one. And Downey... Oh no.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But... by Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Oh, great! Just did the exact opposite of what we wanted. Fantastic!
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neyla put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwerk alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Just turn on the news.
My poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwerk his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neyla, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
Yeah, if you really weren't that smart, you probably would have seen that coming. And hubris, here you are.
Monstrous. You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwerk frame or...
Or what?
Behold, Clockwerk is born!
Houston, we have a problem. A very, very big problem.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neyla has joined herself to the Clockwerk frame, and the Union has produced Clockwerk. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I could only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Clockwerk. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
So yeah, now you all know the stakes. Clockla's out on the loose, and yeah, if we're gonna take get even a chance at a swipe at her, yeah, I'm gonna need to deal with Arpeggio's engines, and hopefully crash this blimp before it reaches Paris. Because once it does, that hate hypnosis light show will kick in, and Clockla will be immortal. Oh boy, so, time to start taking care of these engines. So, till next time folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.